Hi, I'm Jeff. I'm an artist, and I use a pretty weird medium that I'm excited to tell you about tonight, because it's fire. Now, nobody gets hurt during this talk, so we can relax, but what does happen when you set someone on fire? First off, you have to start with yourself, intentionally. So after many home experiments and lessons learned, I've picked up quite a bit of fire handling experience, skills, tricks, and important safety knowledge, and some lost hair. Everything you'll see tonight does involve a bit of danger. I first saw a fire performance on a bridge in Prague, and it scared the hell out of me. This guy ripped off a fireball right next to me. I have a healthy respect for my medium and its dangers. My entry into circus life started first as an audience member. I was awestruck at what I had seen, until the thought came to me, why not me? So I pushed my comfort zone. I tried a new thing. When I do this, I feel like a dragon. This is a whirlwind, and I'm in the middle of it. I have a 9-foot Kevlar jump rope that I soak in fuel and spin and jump. I started doing this here in Seattle after walking up to a seasoned performer and asking them to teach me some fire basics. I felt supported by the community. This is the moment that a sonic boom is created at 768 miles an hour as a flaming bullwhip crosses the sound barrier and throws a fireball off the end. I used regular whips a bit before I did this. It's a huge rush. I've had so much fun chasing that rush over the years that I tried my hand at making my own tools. In this case, I rigged up a pogo stick for fire. Now, this one was a little too dangerous, so I ended up gifting it to a circus, and it was later used on stage at the Gorge. Fire performance is where I entered the world of fire, but fire play is where I've ended up. I set myself on fire so many times when I was practicing and learning, kind of got used to it, and then I started doing it on purpose, and it was beautiful. This is fire play, the art of briefly and safely setting the human body on fire. It's something that my friends and I began experimenting with and capturing during the pandemic. Idle circus folk will do weird shit. Bald heads in particular are fun to light on fire. Right, Nick? They take heat well. It's a unique experience for the recipient, and I'm told that it tickles. The facial expressions I get to capture are a delight, a range of emotions in just a few seconds. So along with my fire master, Jed Vassallo, and pyromancer, Nick Easterday, we started catching ourselves on fire, taking pictures and videos, and wanting to see what was possible with fire. Now we do this for and with others. We throw fire play parties. Once I got the taste of this, I was hooked. We do this to push boundaries and see what comes next. It's a very unique experience. Now, one of the things that we've found over the years of doing this fire is that it's a way to release rage or anger or pain. We had a friend post-mastectomy who did a shoot with us, and she called it radical healing. Fire is a force. It can be catharsis. What does it mean to you? It's also a lot of fun. Look how happy Sean is. Now, I upgraded my camera, and I got better at capturing the motion of fire and the depth of colors it can create. People love this experience for a variety of reasons. Here, we tried to do an experimental method. We put fire effects around Michelle instead of on her skin. This was experimental. It turned out great for us. The goal is to become comfortable with fire, and more importantly, with your emotions that may come from it, even just by being with them in a new way. Many of these people have never played with fire before. This is a collective art, best shared. It's a collaborative art that was created between me, my fire master, and our subjects, our friends. I love watching couples gaze at each other the fire. It creates intimacy. Speaking of intimacy, I wanted to moon all of you tonight and see if I could get away with it, so I did. But this art involves a lot of trust. There's no Photoshop, no digital alteration. Everything is shot as seen, and that's important to me. Now, we've been doing these flame portraits for about 3 years. It's an emotional journey for the recipient. People come to us and we're taught our whole lives to fear fire, and with good reason, because it's unpredictable, can be dangerous. But if you're careful, you know what you're doing, it can make for some lovely art. That dragon tail, for example, there's no way we could recreate that. That's just the fire's choice. But it's a beautiful way that fire can move and flow and capture beauty. So I hope that all of us tonight are able to find ways to come together, to face our fears and see what comes next. We face so many emotions with our friends and family doing this over the years. Thank you so much. for some of my journey with fire.